Welcome to the epic saga of Napoleon Bonaparte, a name synonymous with ambition, genius, and profound historical change. From humble beginnings, he reshaped Europe, leaving an indelible mark on law, warfare, and governance. Join us as we journey through the life of the architect of modern Europe, exploring his rise, reign, and ultimate legacy. Born in 1769 on the rugged island of Corsica, Napoleon's early life was shaped by its unique culture and fierce independence. His family, minor nobility, instilled in him a strong sense of identity and a drive to overcome his outsider status. Sent to military academies in France, he faced prejudice but excelled in his studies, particularly in artillery. His Corsican roots fueled his ambition, pushing him to prove himself in a foreign land. The French Revolution erupted, plunging the nation into chaos but opening doors for talented individuals like Napoleon. His strategic brilliance first shone during the Siege of Toulon in 1793, where his artillery tactics secured a crucial victory. This success propelled him rapidly through the ranks. Showcasing his innate military genius, he quickly became a national hero, a symbol of the new, meritocratic France. His campaigns in Italy were legendary, demonstrating his tactical prowess against larger, more experienced armies. He inspired his troops, leading them to victory after victory, securing French dominance in the region. Next, he embarked on the ambitious Egyptian campaign, a venture blending military conquest with scientific exploration. Though militarily challenging, the expedition yielded immense cultural discoveries, including the Rosetta Stone. The political instability in France provided Napoleon with another opportunity to seize power. In 1799, they orchestrated a coup d'état, overthrowing the Directory and establishing himself as first consul. This marked the beginning of his consolidation of power, bringing order to a fractured nation. He implemented sweeping reforms, stabilizing the economy and reorganizing the legal system. In 1804, Napoleon crowned himself Emperor of the French in a lavish ceremony at Notre Dame Cathedral. This audacious act symbolized his absolute authority and the birth of the First French Empire. His reign ushered in an era of unprecedented French power and influence across Europe. The Napoleonic Wars dominated the continent for over a decade, with France clashing with various coalitions. His military strategies, like those at Austerlitz, were revolutionary, earning him the title of military genius. At its peak, his empire stretched across much of Europe, from Spain to Poland. Beyond conquest, he implemented the Napoleonic Code, a legal framework that influenced civil law worldwide. However, his ambition led to his greatest miscalculation: the invasion of Russia in 1812. The brutal Russian winter and scorched earth tactics decimated his grand army. The retreat from Moscow was a catastrophic defeat, marking the beginning of his downfall. European powers seized the opportunity, forming a new coalition against the weakened French Empire. In 1814, Paris fell, and Napoleon was forced to abdicate, exiled to the small island of Elba. But the story wasn't over. In 1815, he dramatically escaped Elba, returning to France to reclaim his throne. This period, known as the 100 Days, culminated in the decisive Battle of Waterloo. There, he faced the combined forces of the Duke of Wellington and Prussian General Blucher, suffering his final defeat. His second and final exile was to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic. He spent his remaining years dictating his memoirs, shaping his own narrative for posterity. Napoleon Bonaparte died in 1821, but his legacy continues to resonate. He revolutionized warfare, modernized legal systems, and inspired both admiration and fear. His impact on European history is undeniable, a testament to one man's extraordinary will. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and times of Napoleon Bonaparte.